Every day this summer, millions of Australians will light up their barbecue. There's nothing like the smell of freshly cut grass, a bit of backyard cricket, a couple of supermarket snags on some white bread and slather on some tomato sauce. It's the stuff of childhood memories. But Australia, now's the time to lift our game, to raise the stakes, so to speak. I believe our beloved grill can be so much more. There's a movement sweeping this great land, a return to real barbecue. I'm talking real food cooked in a time-honoured, authentic, primal way over coals. Fire is in our barbecue grills and in our blood. Smoke is our oxygen. Man, fire, food. What more could you need? Ladies and gentlemen, this is ground zero. This is where the mission begins, to elevate the humble Australian barbecue into the stratosphere. I've got the expert here. I can throw any food knives at this man and he can create an absolute masterpiece over the flame. The one and only Colin McGee. What have you got for us today?
Henry, you're too kind, my good friend. We're going to do the humble chicken, Henry. It's consumed all over this country every day by the thousands. We're going to stuff it with mascarpone. Let's get into it.
I'm here for you.
Pop the mascarpone into that, please, Henry. We're going to chop some garlic up here. Love the garlic. Matey, I've got a bunch of rosemary there that are whipped from the neighbour this morning.
Love rosemary.
Just get a couple of sprigs of that in there, Henry. Peel the little leaves off it first.
So, Colin, what's this recipe called?
Henry, you're going to love this one. The lumpy bum chicken.
Is it modelled after anyone in particular?
Nobody I know, Henry. All right.
I don't believe that for a second.
Anyway, Henry,
what's
let's
next?
Get a bit more of this in, man. Little tip, just get it like that. See that there?
There we go.
What we want is a good, strong rosemary flavour into this chicken, OK?
I'm intrigued by the title still. Why is it called Lumpy Bum Chicken?
Lumpy Bum.
Call me an obsessive. But...
Mate, I'll tell you why. What we're going to do is we're going to put this underneath the skin, all right? And it's just going to slowly, as it cooks in the barbecue, puff up a little bit, OK? Hence the lumpy bum. I love that.
Puffy lumpy bum.
Puffy lumpy bum.
Sounds appetising.
If you can just zest a little bit of that lemon into that, that would be fantastic, Henry. OK, let's get chopping all this up.
The whole lemon in this?
Put the whole lemon in there. And what that mascarpone does as well, keeps the chicken lovely and moist, especially over the hot coals and stuff like that there. Wee tip for you. All right, let's get it in, buddy. And now, of course, the salt and pepper. You can stick a little bit of pepper in that, please, Henry.
Say when?
When? All right.
When?
Start mushing that up, mate.
Sure.
There's my chicken. Go with the free range. All about the flavour. What I'm going to do is just try and a little bit of a gap between the skin and the flesh, all right? Because this is where you're going to pop that mixture.
Just sort of get your fingers in there and
just
loosen it up.
Just get the spoon like this. I'll start you off, Henry. I'm going to let you finish this off, all right?
I'm your slave.
And what you want to try and do is just pop it up underneath the legs there like that as well. There you go, mate.
Under. Here we go. And just
beautiful. You get it under, I'll just massage it through. Cinnamon, that's it, man.
I feel like I should be charging the chicken for this.
Beautiful.
$25, half an hour.
That's going to be one tender chicken when this is finished.
Oh, big time.
The original recipe was a whole chicken and we roasted it, but I'm going to move it to the barbecue style.
You're a Renaissance man. You think outside the
square.
And
I'm the gadget man, so I've got one of these guys here. The tennis racket.
Looks like a torture device.
I love the gadgets. I love the gadgets.
And you just whack the chicken in there.
Well, I'm going to split it in half. Just be careful when you're doing this. Just going to cut the backbone out of it. Just one edge there. One edge there.
That's some tough work. So cut the spine out.
Cut the backbone out of it there, yep. And then you just give it a little tap like this. We'll just turn it around like that. Yep. Pop it down. So I reckon what we'll do is we'll salt it all up.
A bit of pepper.
Plenty of extra virgin olive oil on it. We'll give it an all little massage, not that it needs it.
Double massage.
Oh, quit it.
So what's next in the process, Cole?
It's just been massaged. It's ready to go into the tennis racket, OK?
So what happens if you don't have a tennis racket / torture device?
Just make sure your bars are well oiled up, all right? Because you don't want this thing sticking. Or if you've got a small rack like this, just pop that on it. Use that instead.
Just straight from the oven.
Aye, that's it. OK, let's pop it over.
That's great. There she goes.
There she goes. And we'll just hold it like that. All right, it's game on. Now, we tip for you. What I've done, I put the heat beat coals over to this side here, okay? I'm gonna pop the chicken right smack in the middle of it. You're gonna be careful with this here, because with a mascarpone, you'll find it'll drip down. We don't want that hitting the hot coals at all, because it'll just smoke up.
Let's do it.
Get it on? Here we go, mate.
The moment of truth. How long
Okay.
does it take?
Now I'm gonna pop this in for an hour. I'm also gonna put the lid on the Weber.
Okay.
We want a nice heat surround. Gonna basically slow cook this chicken. Just want a nice even heat, and you're gonna get this with these beautiful coals.
So you have to be patient. A couple of beers,
Patience.
some hors d'oeuvres, some good television, and your dinner will be ready in no time.
Now you're talking.
What you got for us, Colin?
This is it, Henry. The time is now. I'll just pop that lid off. Oh, here we go.
It's so massively caramelised and kind of charcoaly. Is that the idea?
Mate, that's the beauty about these coals. What they do is they give off a hot, dry heat, which is perfect for the caramelisation of this beautiful food. Here we go.
That is perfect to create the one and only lumpy bum. And that is
This
a lumpy
is the
bum.
lumpy bum. We'll take him off.
Lives up to its name. Let's hack into it.
I agree. I've got him down like that. Oh, it's just falling apart.
You have no idea how ridiculously excited I am.
Oh, check that out there. Beautiful. As you can see, the mascarpone's just kept even the breasts, which sometimes get a little bit dry. So moist.
I'm not being polite anymore.
Go for that there. Look at that there. Oh, yes.
Oh, yum. So moist. A little bit of smokiness in there. This is the kind of inspiration I need, but I have a feeling there are many more real barbecue stories out there, and I'm coming to get them. But until then, I think there's plenty more chicken to have. The fripperies of modern cooking are not for us. The true art of real barbecue takes thousands of years to perfect. I'm getting up bright and early to go and visit some true keepers of the flame. Save me. I don't know what to do. I'm lost in the forest, can't find my... Yeah.
Sorry to disturb you.
That's
You got
all
some
right.
talent there, my brother.
Thank you.
We can't keep the Chiefs waiting. They want to welcome you to our church and our family, so...
The
let's go.
Chief's wish is my command. Let's go. What are we wasting our time here for?
Come follow me.
After you.
This morning, my real barbecue adventurers led me here to the Samoan Seventh-day Adventist Church, where the Chiefs have invited me to participate in a traditional Samoan ceremony and learn the ways of the ancient Samoan barbecue known as the umu.
Hey, Vi.
Hey,
Good to see ya.
how are you?
I hear you've got some kind of supercharged barbecue in store for me.
Yes, we do. We do.
This is good news because I've worked up quite a hunger.
Well, let us satisfy your hunger.
Yes,
We'll go
indeed.
over and meet the rest of the chief, and we'll start from there.
Done. Thank you.
E upu fa Samoa, maianga mua, papea. Henry, take your seat amongst the chiefs. And on behalf of the chiefs who are sitting around you, welcome, 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 Henry.
Thank you. Thank you. On my epic journey to elevate the humble Australian barbecue with some multicultural flair, I've landed in what is a truly amazing location I've got my friend Vi here to talk me through what is the traditional Samoan barbecue.
That's right.
What exactly do we have here?
Henry, we have here what we call a Samoan umu. It's a process of how we cook our food back in the islands. They got taros, they got meat, they got chicken, they also got fish. You also got a Samoan delicacy, which is what you call luau. That's contained of taro leaves, mixed in with coconut cream, and when it's cooked freshly from the oven and then you taste it, it'll be second to heaven.
And who are all these scary blokes in the background? They look terrifying.
I have no idea where they come from, but they
They're
are here
all
to share this. As you notice, there's about 4 generations among us here. And this is one way of imparting our knowledge and the way we cook. And so this is more of a culture passing on one knowledge of how to do a umu. As you notice, the women there are doing their job, the children here are to learn from the adults, and that's how it works.
I am very hungry, though.
Ah, so am I.
So we should get this thing started.
All right, yeah, for sure. Henry, this block is yours, and you are going to...
You guys are serious?
Yeah.
This is a beast.
And you're going to initiate the process of our umu this morning.
Oh, thank you. It's an honour.
Yes.
Across here?
Yeah, that's correct. All right.
Let's get this going.
Now, these guys here were all born in New Zealand and Australia, so they have not gone back to the island. But this is one way of teaching them this traditional way of cooking.
Can I help?
Now, the next process is to bring in the firewood. And now, this is going to be formed in a certain way, so then the fire will start.
It's a very particular way of keeping the heat.
That's right, because you want all these rocks to be hot by the end of the day.
I think this has got the makings of what's going to be a truly blazing fire. I'm a little scared, to be honest. I'm going to let the masters do their work. Vi, these coals look perfectly ready. Is this the kind of heat we need from the umu?
I think we are experiencing that heat. It's been an hour now. They're going to remove these unburnt wood, spread the coals around, then the ladies and the men will bring the meat in.
Seriously, I'm looking forward to seeing how this is executed. How are they going to get in there without being burnt to a crisp?
Well, that's something we're going to have to watch and learn from these.
This is an ancient tradition. Do not try this at home. I can't wait to see it. Let's have a look.
All right, let's get started.
Once the wood is removed and the roasting hot coals are evenly spread, the wrapped vegetables, meat and fish are dispersed directly over the coals, then well covered to allow them to cook slowly over several hours.
Hey, Cole, it's Henry. Yeah, look, I'm at a Samoan barbecue and I've just found out it's going to take 2 hours and I'm going to need something a lot faster. How quickly can you get here? I'm absolutely starving, and I've brought the man of the minute, the man that is always my saviour in these kinds of situations, Colin McGee, to show me the way. I don't want to lose any of the lessons that I've learnt from the umu, but I need some breakfast. Is there some way we can incorporate what we've learnt today into a quick fire way to fill my guts?
Henry, just to keep with tradition, I've wrapped these potatoes up in a bit of foil and I have them cooking in the coals there for about a half an hour, mate.
In the coals in the umu style?
Sure. I'm going to make a little potato bread out of these guys.
A potato bread, is that kind of like a hash brown?
It's an Irish bread. We have it with our breakfast most mornings over there.
Yum.
So I'm going to do it on the barbecue today, mate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook some eggs on the barbecue.
Yum.
Bit strange, all right, but I'm going to stuff the tomatoes with them.
Yum.
All right.
Tomatoes stuffed with eggs.
Yes.
All right, I get it.
Let's do this, mate. First of all, just take off the top like that. And Henry, if you could do me a favour, buddy, scoop out the flesh to make room for the eggs.
So tomatoes, fried potatoes,
fried potato bread,
eggs. This is sounding like a hangover breakfast to me. How am I going here? I've sort of ruined the board.
That's all right. You sort of cracked that one a wee bit. Continue with that one, mate. Best to have these little tomatoes nice and firm and guaranteed soft, runny eggs. My favourite. Here we go. So a couple little basil leaves in that there, Henry.
Just
if you
add a
saw
bit of
it.
freshness,
Yeah,
a little bit of flavour.
freshness is right. Love basil and eggs and tomatoes.
All 5 food groups going in here, ladies and gentlemen.
All healthy,
Don't say
eh?
there's no nutritional value in barbecue.
Of course there is, especially ours, Henry. Okay, the egg.
Straight into one of those pockets there.
Straight in, mate.
Oh,
Loving it.
fits to perfection. I guess I have the chickens to thank for that.
Here we go again. Wee bit falls up, that's all right, don't worry about that. That'll cook beautifully on the barbecue.
And the coal, I imagine, is going to impart a nice flavour on
It'll be a
the...
lovely smoky flavour to the skin.
And these just go straight onto the barbie. How long do we cook these?
These guys, I'm going to put them on the outskirts of the barbecue, all right? It's not too fierce a heat there.
Cook slowly.
Okay? Slowly.
But let me chuck these last 2 on.
A bit wobbly, that one.
Yeah, slippery, slidey one. That one's yours, Cole.
Thank you.
Looking beautiful.
Loving that,
It's like
Henry.
a clock face. It's like candles at the seance kind of thing. I can feel through the fire and brimstone my old Auntie Louise coming down to us and inspiring the next stage of the recipe.
Auntie Louise, stay up there, please. Okay, let's get the sausage on here. Got a beautiful, nice traditional pork sausage here, Henry. Straight into the middle, nice and hot. The bacon. You gotta have the bacon with the breakfast, all right? We've got the Kaiser flash here, which is a smoked pork, okay? Plenty of fat marbling through it. Lovely smoky flavour. All right, big chunks. That big enough for you, Henry?
Go for it.
Go
that
for it.
sounds perfect.
There we go. Look at that there. Isn't that fantastic?
Now that is a chunk of bacon.
You're right. I'm gonna get these straight on.
Perfect to soak up the sins of the previous evening.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't think of anything better than the char to get that through.
I'm gonna put the lid on this Barbie now. Just keep a good eye on it. Give it about 5 minutes. Turn those sausages. I don't want the tomatoes overcooking in any way, all right? So don't be going anywhere. Henry, the potato bread now.
So these are the umu style potato bake.
They are. You get a beautiful flavour with the potato when you leave the skin on.
Can smell it as it is.
Loving it. Ideally, you want the potato nice and warm. These guys are just perfect.
You've done that before, Cole.
Peel many's a potato, Henry. Bit of a fun job now.
Great.
You would like to get that ricer.
There it is.
That's that.
I'm ready.
Get
At
that
the
gadget.
waiting.
All right, pop it over here. We're going to make all these on the board.
Sure.
Just pop that in there, Henry. Give her a squeeze straight
Very
on
good.
there. Oh,
Done.
lovely.
I think I used to have a Play-Doh toy that did a similar kind of thing.
All right, keep her going, Henry. We've got to do all these. The muscles working there,
Bit
Henry.
of elbow grease.
Bit of elbow on that.
Required.
The trick is keep the potatoes nice and warm.
So you're saying this is kind of a vaguely Irish tradition, this potato?
And they actually call it slim. Mind you, if you eat enough of this, I don't think you end up too slim. Pop that in there and that in there, Henry.
All right.
Nearly there, mate. Squeeze it.
And
And it's a victory. All right. A bit of spring onions in there, Henry.
flavour it up.
Salt and pepper, please. Yeah, that's the ticket. And if you could pass me that jug, I've got some little buttermilk in this one.
Ah, okay. A secret
A
ingredient.
little bit of buttermilk. It's just nice and warm there, too. Just in the center.
Yum. So can we use ordinary milk as well?
Sure. I like the buttermilk. It's really rich, fluffs up these potato breads fantastically. Want to just turn, oh, look at these here, beautiful. Turn this little sausage now, see how he's looking. Oh, Henry,
Perfectly brown.
you're liking that? Okay, man, here we go. Bit of flour on the board. You getting in there, Henry, or am I getting in there?
Let's
Okay.
both.
Get into it.
Share the goodness.
All right.
Are we mixing it?
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
It's a bread, so it does need the flour. And what you do, you just knead it, just to bring it all together.
There's an Irish infiltrator at the Samoan BBQ, and I don't think anyone's disappointed, to be honest. Is this going on the barbecue, Colin?
I'm gonna put this on a little skillet. Okay. There we go.
Making it into a patty
That's
that
us.
I call patty.
Okay, Henry, get everything off. I'll cook these little patties.
Let's finish her off.
A little bit of oilio. Got that nice and hot. Okay, we're just gonna let them sizzle on there.
That's great that you can cook on a pan on the barbecue. That's lateral thinking.
How long do we wait for those guys?
Couple of minutes each side, Henry. Just get them nice and crispy, and it's game on.
Time to dig in.
Let's get into it, mate.
I want to try some of this.
So do
These
I.
have fluffed up really nicely, haven't they?
It's the buttermilk.
Oh, yum.
That is tasting really good.
That's a true hunk of bacon. This kind of fry-up breakfast, eaten primally and barbarically straight off the cooking plate, is my kind of scene. Thanks again, Cole.
Well, Cole the barbecue master has saved the day once again, but I'm not satisfied just yet. With the umu not too far away, the group has gathered in anticipation of the feast to come. The umu is a really unique barbecue experience. Honest, humble island food, cooked in the time-honoured traditional way. And, like any good barbecue, there's enough food to feed an entire village.
It's looking incredible, like mixed meat extravaganza.
We have a taro here, corned beef, fish. We have side lamb. And here, this is taro leaves mixed in with coconut cream.
Oh, there we go. So
Yes.
how do you eat this?
So you wrap those leaves outside, break yourself a little taro,
Oh, yeah.
and you just scrape it like this.
Here we go.
Yep, and then you just...
Yum. You've done so well. This is amazing. This is a true delight. Everything here tastes so good. Fresh off the fire, the way it should be.
The Samoans really know how to feast. And with our bellies full, there was nothing left to do but sing, dance and be merry.